Connecting. Hey, everybody, guess what? It's Wednesday. I'm so excited. I have Hannah Dasher with me.
Hey,
I,
hey.
how's it going? I've been following you for a while. Look, just to let people know, you performed at Pilgrimage back in 2018,
Yes,
which is
girl.
down here in Franklin. Amazing.
It was hotter than two hells, but it was a ball. I was tickled to death they even thought to put me on that lineup. Donna, it was fun though. Can't wait to get back.
I know. So, what do you call yourself for people who don't remember? And we're going to kind of do a little reintroduction here. I think what did you call yourself that time in 2018? Like a retro, what was the term you said? Retro, oh, shoot. Should have
Uh,
written.
I've never called me. Are you talking about what like Leanne Phelan or some of those or Jaron Johnston? He used to call me Rock and Roll Dolly.
Yes.
Retro Fresh, I guess, is my sound, but I'm just
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. Retro Dolly. That's probably one of my
No,
favorites, especially the way that you
it's
introduced
Rock and Roll Dolly. I don't know
rock
about
and roll
that.
Dolly. Sorry. See, I just put those two words
You're so
together. See?
sweet. Yeah, that was Jaron gave me that. Jaron Johnson, if you're listening, is the lead singer of the Cadillac Three and produced several sides on me and Love Him to Pieces. He's also my publisher. But yes, that's kind of what when he and I met, that's what he called me.
Rock and roll. I can totally see that, especially the way when you introduce some of your videos and stuff, and the way you say hello. That sounds just like her. I can't do
Really?
it, but
That's weird.
yeah,
I mean, she's like from the holler. I'm from 8 hours south on the coastline.
Savannah.
This is more of a yes. This is more of a. I pride myself in being a seventh generation uh, colonist.
I love it. I love it. Tell me about when you first came to Nashville. How long have you been here now?
I've been in town 11 years, Donna. Yes.
Wow, 11 years. That's a long time. Tell me how it's changed because it's changed a lot in the last 11
My
years.
gosh. Well, we got the most cranes in the sky than any other city in the nation, right?
Yeah.
But the restaurant game has definitely upped itself. So as you know, I'm a foodie. More traffic, obviously, but I'm excited about all the fun restaurants I get to try when friends and family come to town. When I have the time. I mean, hell, I'm so busy cooking for my TikTok that I don't really have time to go try all the places that I want to.
I know. So let's talk about that. I think I started following you on TikTok. Amazing how you can do a recipe and put everything together. Is it like 1 minute? That's all you get on TikTok. 1 minute.
Correct. Yeah. A 3-hour process for a 1-minute video.
Pretty amazing. What made you decide to do that? Because I know you said you're a foodie and you like food, but I mean, and they're amazing. They're all great, by the way.
Well, thank you. Thank you for keeping up with me. It's wild. Well, quarantine hit us and everyone was talking about how high their grocery bills were. And because we're all staying inside. And I figured, well, I've had this idea for years and I copyrighted Stand By Your Pan several years ago with the hopes of maybe one day creating a late night comedy infused cooking show. Jimmy Fallon meets Paula Deen kind of a thing.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I figured, well, why not try to build my TikTok platform and ham it up there. So it's a learning process. And it took me about a year to figure out how to use TikTok, but it's been a great platform for me just to showcase me and my personality and the other sides of Hannah. And I had no idea it would take off the way that it has. I mean, Lord, I can't go to the Home Depot or the baking aisle in Kroger without taking a photo with somebody or something. I'm very humbled and very blessed.
Yeah. Tell me about some of the recipes that you thought you had to showcase first on your TikTok, because a lot of them are very old school, kind of 70s type,
Yes.
which is amazing. And as I've watched them, it's reminded me of foods that maybe my grandmother used to make or aunts and uncles used to make.
Yeah, we're on camera, right? So,
Yeah.
I've got I've got ingredients sitting out right now. The first
So
recipe.
you're taking us to the kitchen?
This is the kitchen. This is the TikTok
Oh.
kitchen. So my look, my house, I've always been into Nashville 1960s, Nashville, rock and roll 1970s, Vegas, LA. Like I'm all about just the past. And my entire house, you feel like you're walking back in time. But I wanted to dedicate my kitchen to my grandmother. I've obviously got a lot of these are just some of her dishes that we had at the river cabin. And but my handy Hannah from the 50s and these old canisters, but people just get taken back in time, I guess I'm finding, because of my kitchen. it just brings back old memories of cooking with their grandma. Anyhow, and but the first recipe that went viral, I had no idea, but it was just a simple old Southern cucumber tomato salad, and I'm actually fixing to make one.
Oh, look at that. You got
Another one.
everything ready, ready
Yes,
to go.
girl. Yes, my
Oh,
little 1 year anniversary, I guess, is kind of coming up for my first viral video, but who knew? And hell, all these girls can't cook. All the girls my age, it just shocks me. They can't make rice. So I try to break everything down and just make it really, really simple, because I'm not a chef. It's just meat and potatoes, basic
yes.
cooking.
But I think that's the attraction, because everything is so simple and so easy, and then it tastes good. So I think that you got the perfect recipe, so to speak, there.
Woo! You're so sweet. Thank you.
You also mentioned on one of your TikToks, has it been about a week ago, you kind of released a little sneak peek of a song.
I did, and they loved it. I could not believe it. Which is
I
funny.
love
It's
it
called
too. I just played it right before I talked to you, just to hear it again.
Woo! I ain't bad. Yes, if you're listening, I have leaked a couple of new songs that we're going to put out with the half record that comes out this summer. I'm very excited about that. More details will come, but if you do want to check out a sample or any of that, you can go over to my little TikTok page, and it's at Hannah Dam Dasher. Hannah Dasher was taken, otherwise but whatever. Hannah Dam is a nickname Hannah Dam Dasher was a nickname given to me by the Whiskey Jam folks, Ward Gunther and Josh Hogue back in the day. But anyway, You're Gonna Love Me. Yes, a really fun song. I wrote that with some of my favorites, Gordy Sampson and Andy Albert, Thomas Archer. It was my first 4-way, right? Anyway, but we had a ball. And this song fell out, and I can't wait for you to hear it live.
Oh man, I can't wait to hear that live, because to me, that is like the song of the summer. They'll get you going, get you moving. We're all been cooped up for over a year now. We're ready to get out and hear live music. I miss live music so much.
Oh, honey, you and me both. My bank account doesn't, but I sure do.
Hey, before we go, it's been great catching up with you. I want to talk real quickly. You were selected for the CMT Next Women of Country Class 2021. How does that feel? I mean, I feel like finally women of country are finally getting a little noticed lately.
Yes.
Don't you?
Yeah, I love that. Well, was it the squeaky wheel gets the grease?
Yeah.
But I'm just so excited to be included in a class of. I mean, I've looked up to a lot of the alumni. I mean, Marion Morris is so talented, and Ashley McBride is a friend and very talented, and Brandy Clark, so talented. There's a lot of talent. Caitlin Smith. I mean, oh my gosh, one of the best songwriters in town. To heck with whatever gender you are. I just think talent is talent. So I'm just excited that CMT, a name like them, recognized this old country gal from Savannah, GA. I'm just tickled to death. I hope I can live up to that. I plan to.
Wow. All right. So you told us there's new music. Could there be a cooking show coming up soon? I mean, I know TikTok's great.
It's funny you should mention that. I love it. Well, I filmed 3 episodes with the Circle Network, little test trial, but we've got some exciting partnerships, collaborations coming up. With some big brands. I'll say that. Yeah, Frito-Lay will be one. I'm flying to New York this weekend to do some stuff with Frito-Lay, and some other people. And I'm really excited. I've got some of my country music artist friends who have a lot more money and fans than I do, but they want to come on and cook some dishes that are personal to them. And so I'm really excited to start putting out some of this content.
All right. Well, we'll be watching, because it's amazing. You guys, please go check it out. Hey, listen, have you been following Whitey on TikTok? Is he taking up some of your space lately?
Let me write that down. No, I follow Gucci the dog, but who's Whitey?
Whitey, he's young, and he's been doing all these retro songs. He's just lip syncing, but he's all over everybody's For You page. There's a whole thing about it. I feel like you would be a great.
I need to do it with Whitey. I need to write that down.
Yes, go do it. I'm gonna be watching for it, because I think you'd be the perfect person to do that.
I love it. Well, heck yeah. Well, good for him. We gotta keep the old alive too.
That's right.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, it's fun to catch up. I'm so excited. I am thrilled that you showed us the actual kitchen. So I feel like I got a little insider glimpse there. That was amazing.
Well,
So
yes, girl.
keep
I mean,
doing
I'm
what
just
you
one
do.
county up, girl. Anytime you're in Nashville and you're hungry, I've always got something that I don't need to eat that I need to feed to somebody else. So you just holler, okay?
All right. And maybe we'll see it pilgrimage back this year. It's back on.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks. We'll see you soon. Bye,
Bye, girl.
everybody.